What's up, guys? My name is Spencer Simmons. I make horror movies. If you're subscribed to the channel and you're just coming back, I just wanted to do like a little update. I've been really busy, so I apologize in advance. I've been really busy with film festivals and submitting to film festivals, and also just making my own films and going to school. So I apologize. This is an impromptu reaction video. I did not think I was going to be making this video, so if this seems a little bit out of nowhere, probably why. Because it's not related to filmmaking at all. But this is going to be a new Resident Evil 4 remake trailer reaction. And if you guys know me, if you guys subscribe to my channel, you know I made a Resident Evil video. A Resident Evil, fan film with my buddy Lawrence Sanders, LSJ. And, I love Resident Evil 4. It's been my favorite video game of all time since the GameCube days. Like, I've been around. I was born in 2000, so I played it around like 2006, 2007. I just love Resident Evil 4. I think it is probably. It's not a perfect game, but it is, I think, one of the most perfect games out there. Like, there is just nothing bad about it to me. It's. There's a good amount of, side activities. There's a good amount of just core gameplay elements. The gameplay loop is just, it's so damn fun to me. And I just really hope that, they nail it in the remake. And so, leading up, I've been very worried because I've heard, like, some things about cut content. And then, like, that was one rumor. And then the next rumor was, oh, they haven't cut shit. And then I started seeing some gameplay, and I was like, oh shit, they're going it looks more like Resident Evil 3 Remake rather than Resident Evil 2 with the gore mechanics, because I love the gore mechanics in Resident Evil 2. So I was really worried, like, what was going to happen. So yeah, they haven't really showed much. They've shown a lot, but they haven't really shown much of the overall game. They've shown a lot of the village sequence and a lot of the castle sequence, which are two of my favorite sequences, like, literally, like, in order. The village has to be great. The castle has to be as good or even better. Like, it has to be improved upon. Because I think there are some things that the castle sequence could be improved on, especially with Ashley and, like, how fucking annoying she can be as a companion. But I'm just really interested in what they're going to do because it's a reimagining, you know what I mean? And my brother, I gotta shout him out. He knew I was gonna be fucking wanting this game, and he went ahead and got me the digital deluxe version, whatever that version is, the most expensive version you can buy right now on Steam. So I will be live streaming it on my Twitch, which is the Grum Reaper. I'll put a link to my Twitch in the description below, just in case you want to drop a follow. So yeah, we're gonna do like a little reaction video and see exactly what they're doing. So this is the State of Play trailer. So let's go ahead and figure out what they're doing. Oh shit, here we go.
You see, we are all connected through the holy body. When you need only accept the sacred gift. Christ! Like...
Oh.
She did.
Temperance, child.
I've taken delivery of preparing some entertainment for you.
Ah, the entertainment.
Without further ado, the gallant knight protects the princess fair.
Oh fuck, not that sequence again.
I'm making you for you.
Move!
Oh shit! Yeah!
Open fire instead of your mouth.
No way! What? Lewis just helped you out?
No, see, Major Krauser? Why? You can't save her. You can't save anyone.
What's gonna happen to me?
No! What was that?
We will beat this. Together.
Thanks.
Then come, Sancho Panza. Let us rescue the Princess Dulcinea.
You gotta hurt yourself.
Sorry,
Mike!
combat shuttle complimented Hunnigan.
Ha! Ha! This is
The fucking mine sequence!
Ahead!
You're kidding.
Ah, yes, the time has come.
What? Oh my god.
I'm gonna get you home safe.
I'm ready to die, rookie.
Exalt all
Leon! And let it be so!
This time, it has to be different.
Well now, time to cause some mayhem.
Holy shit. Oh man. Alright, we're gonna run through it. Alright.
You see,
Some of these things we gotta go back through. Wow.
the sacred gift.
This shit was badass. I was not expecting to see that. That's a new addition to the game. If that's Salazar, holy shit.
Prince child.
Okay, I love the way that is. Like how she is kind of like how the Plagos is fucking with her mind. And how it's gonna be, there's a subtle hint of Ashley turning against you in the game, which I'm very excited to see. I was hoping they were gonna go that route. Because you get a little bit of that in the original, but it wasn't really executed the way that I think a remake would execute it in a way. You know what I mean? Like in a different light. You know what I mean? And this looks like it's gonna be doing that. This segment. Alright, the fucking enemies, that's some scary ass shit. They look freaky.
Entertainment for you.
And the melee, wow. That shows you how much you're going to be using the melee, the knife parry system, which is something that us Resident Evil fans love, is the ability to use the knife and being able to, you know, weasel your way out of situations that you otherwise, like if you have no ammo, because remember, the Resident Evil is survival horror, and this is allowing us to be able to kind of, you know, use something when we're running low on ammo, you know what I mean? And that's really what I'm excited about, that they're returning.
Without further ado, the gallant knight protects the princess.
Now, that's something that was interesting. Let me go back to it. This right here, I think this is interesting of a mechanic. But I think what's going to happen is every time you use your melee, you're still going to get some health taken off, no matter what. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you might not get hit, but you're probably still going to get some shit. Because as Resident Evil 2, using your knife, you still got hurt a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. You still took a little bit of damage, but whenever you use the knife, it allows you to get away without a shitload of your health going away. I don't know how I feel about that yet. Being able to use the knife to parry even like the Las Plagas, the actual parasite. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I'll have to wait and see, you know, in the gameplay. Now, when I saw this, I was like, God damn it! I actually am not a huge fan of this sequence, because it's a little bit annoying. Like the fucking cannonballs, they annoy the shit out of me. But it looks good. It looks faithful to the original, so I'm glad they're not cutting it. You know, it's just puzzle. You know, another puzzle. It's not even really a puzzle. It's really like it drives the anxiety up because you're having to face. And us OG RE4 fans know how to fucking, you know, go around this. We know how to fucking, you know, trick the system, if you will. To avoid getting killed here. So I'm glad to see that that's returning. I don't know if that same exploit will be around in the remake. We'll have to see, but This I was like, okay, it's sticking with the original, and I like that. I would have liked to see something different, but then again, who knows? We don't have the full game yet. This could be entirely different in the game. It's just it looks similar to the OG.
I'll make it cheap for you.
When I saw this shit, I fucking like went crazy. I'm not gonna lie, my brain went crazy because I heard nothing but fucking rumors that were stated as fact that this sequence was taken out of the game. And what do I mean? The multiple El Gigantes. Everyone said that we're like probably only gonna have one El Gigante, and then they put these guys in the trailer. The one sequence from the original where there's two El Gigantes, and you have to fight them all at the same time, and you have to fucking if you look at the bottom of the video here, they're standing on something, and that something is like a gate that you have to basically open with levers. Yeah, right here. You have to open that because there's lava underneath you in this segment of the original game, and so I imagine we're gonna have to do the same thing here. So this was really interesting. I do like the look of El Gigantes. They look a lot more, I guess. I don't know, almost cannibalistic in a way. Like they look more inbred almost. I don't know. They look very like I don't even know what to call it. They just look really fucked up. They don't look like the original El Gigante, which was more like grayish skin. Here they have like rough, hair and also like some sort of fucking bone on them. I don't know. It's pretty creepy. I like it. Now this, I don't know if that's a Chainsaw Sister or not, but I imagine it is. And then with Lewis, and also I forgot to talk about this. Lewis is also here with you, which was interesting in the El Gigante part. So he's gonna be down with you with he's gonna be with you in the mines. So Lewis is having a bigger, I guess he's gonna have a lot more to do in this game and a lot more appearances. So I like that a lot.
How about you open fire instead of your mouth? Long time.
Okay, all right. Before we get to that, this animation right here was rough. I'm not gonna lie. That was rough as fuck. Yeah, it gets rougher every time I look at it.
Long time no see. Major Krauser? Why?
Okay, so this is interesting. When I saw Krauser, I was like, oh shit. Because everyone's been saying he's been cut. Like, there's rumors of him being cut. He's in the game.
Why? You can't save her.
Now this is interesting.
Save her. You can't.
They're just as freaky as the original. I love this.
You can't save anyone.
The suplex is back.
What's gonna happen to me?
Now this I'm really interested in. I don't know who that is. We can't see him. But it's freaky as fuck. You don't know. It looks like he's holding some sort of katana or something. Some sort of sword. Now this is where I get nervous. When I got nervous a little bit right here. Because this sequence right here is a bitch in the original. In the original game on professional, dude, this shit is unreal hard. Because this guy, I mean, Ashley is so far away from you, you can't do shit. Unless, like, and like I said, this is a survival horror game, you know what I mean? Like, you're low on ammo. If you fucking run out of ammo during this sequence, you can't beat this part. Like, it's a bitch and a half. This is one sequence where you can't fix it by using a knife. You know what I mean? You have to use weapons. And this guy, he's using a sniper rifle, which is interesting. Because that's what we all use during this sequence. But what if you run out of ammo? What if you run out of ammo for the sniper, for the pistol, for everything? I want to see how this is handled in the remake, because that sequence was hard as fuck on professional. It's my least favorite part of the entire game, including the island. And not because it's like, you know, just a challenging part. It's just annoying as fuck, because you have to fight so many enemies in this sequence on professional as well. And on professional, they actually respawn enemies as well. So like on a traditional Resident Evil games, you usually have a set amount of people to kill in this certain area, and then once you kill them, you can basically just keep maneuvering back and forth in between the area without any threats. On professional, they respawn. So if you're out of ammo, you are fucked until you get ammo, dude. It's just a pain in the ass. So yeah, I was nervous about that.
Thanks.
I like that because Ashley's a little bit more of a relatable character. I like how they're twisting her character.
Then come, Sancho Panza. Let us rescue the Princess Dulcinea.
You gotta hurt yourself.
I would have liked to see that in the game. That was kind of a spoiler for me. A lot of the shit is spoiler, actually. I shouldn't have watched this. Because now I know what to expect. But there are some surprises, I bet. But now I'm a little bit spoiled. I wish I wouldn't have seen this trailer now.
Sorry, bad traffic. One combat shot will compliment the hunt again.
Ha ha! This is kind of fun. Ahead.
You're kidding.
Ah, yes, the time has come.
One combat shot will compliment the hunt again.
Ha ha! This is kind of fun. Ahead.
You're kidding.
Ah, yes, the time has come.
Alright, I love this. Because I love that guy, the El Salvador or whatever his name is. I don't even know what his fucking name is. He's the blinded guy. Where he can't see you. His eyes are stitched shut. But he has a parasite on the back of his head. Or the back of his, on his back that you have to shoot. So you have to like sneak around him to shoot this parasite on him. I'm glad he's making a reappearance.
Like I told you.
Now this knife fight looks fucking awesome.
I'm gonna get you home safe.
Like, the original was badass as fuck with the QuickTime events. You have to do it now, which is awesome. You have to physically do it.
Ready to die, rookie.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie, the voice acting right here. Hold on, let me turn this up.
Ready to die, rookie. Ready to die, rookie.
I'm gonna get you home safe.
Ready to die, rookie. Exalt all Leons! And let it be so!
This time, it has to be different.
Okay.
Exalt all Leons!
I'm liking Ada now. I wasn't a big fan of like the original like trailers, like where Ada comes out, like where Leon's like Ada, and then she says some shit. I didn't like her performance in that. I like that. Leon! I like that. It reminds me a lot of the original. It brings me back. But yeah, like I don't like some of this, like, well, I do. I'm glad the Novisadors are back, the fucking insect things. I'm glad that they didn't show it, but like they showed just one of them, which I'm fucking excited about. God, so excited. But Leon, he's getting infected, which is interesting. I feel like this is going to focus more on the infection, and I really like that angle. You're going to get more of Leon hallucinating, which I'm hoping is going to fucking make for an incredible hallucination sequence, which I think we're going to get. Fucking Resident Evil 4, man.
Well now, time to cause some mayhem.
I would have liked, at the end of this trailer, one little note. just one little fucking note, like audio note of fucking Serenity or the save theme. Like, hold on, let me show you what I'm talking about. I would have liked just a little bit of that. Alright, guys. Alright, here we go. These are my thoughts. I'm not as alright, how do I go about this? This is longer than I thought it was gonna be. I think it looks good. It didn't raise my excitement. I was already excited. I knew most of this shit was gonna be in the trailer. I knew it. I fucking knew it was gonna be in the trailer. I'm not as I'm still excited. It's just I think some of the gameplay still looks a little bit wonky. It might be ironed out, you know, whenever we get our hands on it. I mean, it looks good. You know what I mean? It looks great. It looks great. I'm excited. It's just, it didn't, like, blow my fucking mind. You know what I mean? It looks like Resident Evil 4. That's the best way to put it, and that's all they need to do to win fans like me over. People who have religiously bought the game over and over on every console and has loved that game forever. All they need to do is replicate that charm of Resident Evil 4. And I think they do it. I don't think it's just the visuals, it's the feeling that I think they've captured. Yes, it's darker, but they understand what makes Resident Evil 4 from this trailer. They understand what makes Resident Evil 4 so addictive and so fun. You know what I mean? The gameplay looks so Resident Evil 4. Now, does that mean that it feels dated a little bit? I will say this: the AI doesn't seem as smart as I expected like a Resident Evil 4 remake to be. But at the same time, because I mean they kind of you know hyped it up. They were like, yeah, you know the enemies are gonna fucking work together and shit. And I'm like, okay. And then you see the trailer and they're just standing around while like one guy is fighting you, and I don't know. Like that's the part where I'm a little bit iffy. Like I'm a little bit iffy on it. I don't know what to expect. I'm going in with fresh eyes, but all I know is it looks good. I'm still excited. I'm not disappointed in any way, except Krauser's voice actor. That shit was like, whoa. That was trash. Like, he was like, you ready, Ricky? Like, I was just like, oh, fuck me. It wasn't that 80s cheese. You know, it wasn't like an action hero cheese at all like that in the original. Like, it was good. It was serious in tone. Here, it was almost goofy. So I'm worried. I hope they do, like in the first trailer with fucking Ada, I hope that in the game he sounds better. Because I mean, to me, it seems like they're playing with our expectations a little bit. Because the fucking, the way that Ada sounded and Leon sounded in that first trailer is different here. Like, there's different takes of those lines, like with Leon saying, it's gotta be different. You know what I mean? That shit sounds different in the first trailer to this trailer. Like, it sounds like two different takes. So, I think we're gonna be wowed, guys. I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are too. I know this is a long-winded thoughts and reaction video, but I'm a massive Resident Evil 4 fan. It's the reason why I'm into horror movies and games, survival horror games. It was kind of like my first introduction into like intensity horror, where like it's just really fucking intense and like you're holding the edge of your seat and you're getting chased and shit. Like It's those are the this is the game that introduced me to all that. And you know, I have a special spot in my heart, and it's scary to think about because I'm getting to the age of where Leon is in the game. And you know, I'm 22. He looks to be about 26, 27, you know. I'm getting to that age. And it makes me emotional. It really does. That I'm getting older, you know. And here I am once again coming back into Europe with Leon once again. And I just want to say thank you to Capcom, you know. Thank you. Resident Evil 4 is one of those few games. It's like my comfort game. Where when shit's going wrong in my life, I always go and throw it on, you know. It takes me back, but also it's such a good game. Like you can throw it on even now and still enjoy it. And it's fucking like, what is it, 18 years, 15 years after? And games age horribly. Like, older games are harder to play than watching an older movie. Like, older games, you gotta deal with the graphics, frame rate, the resolution, which kind of goes in with graphics. But, you gotta deal with the control schemes, dated dialogue, and dated approaches with the storytelling. You know, you gotta deal with a lot with old games. With old movies, I mean, the movies have always looked good. Like, from like the 50s up, the movies look great. It's just the performances and the writing is dated a little bit. I mean, the games just age pretty bad. So, I mean, like, they're modernizing it. And honestly, you don't even need a remake to Resident Evil 4. They're just doing it because, one, it's a fan favorite, and they know they're going to make a shitload of money. So, I'm all for it. Anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I love you guys to death. I can't wait for Resident Evil 4. I'm going to leave my link to my Twitch channel below. Whenever it drops, I'm doing a whole playthrough live stream of Resident Evil 4. Alright. Love you guys to death. I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you guys.